This was another one of the games where anyone could have won it, and it just ended up being a draw. But the fashion in which this draw came about was quite exciting. But let's get back to close to the beginning of. So Brighton could have had the lead early on, but Yankuba Minte's goal was disallowed. I think there was dissent, or there was some foul that happened early on in the game, and it was in the build up to the goal. But as the game went on, there were more appeals that actually came about. There were two appeals for Fulham where they could have had penalties, but those penalties were not given. And we also then had Brighton's chance where there was a penalty given, and Matt O'Reilly made no mistake, he scored the goal. And after that, Fulham kept on attacking, and Fulham were making sure that they could keep pressure on Brighton. The thing is that as the game kept on going on, after the Matt O'Reilly penalty, these two Fulham penalties that I spoke about, these two goals happened after his penalty. And after this, Fabian Hurtler basically got his players to then drop deeper and find their space within the game, and then Brighton created more chance. Brighton then created a chance where Mitoma got the ball towards Yankuba Minte and he blazed it over the bar. There was even a chance from former MLS player Diego Gomez, former Inter Miami lad, and he had a shot that he almost deceived Bernd Leno from distance, and that could have given them the 2-1 lead. And then if you think that that was frustrating enough, actually it wouldn't have been 2-1, it would have been 2-0. But if you think that it was frustrating enough, it then got to the chance where Brian Gruder, the winger for Brighton, had a chance. I think it was the most clear-cut chances of all of these others, and he should have put the game beyond all doubt. He should have won it for Brighton there. It would have been 2-0, and even this late goal from Fulham wouldn't have helped, but he missed it, and things did not look like it was going to get any worse. It just seemed as if Brighton were going to be winning the game, and it seemed that they were just going to be defending until the end. And as we got to the end of the game, this is where things just got crazy. Emile Smith-Rowe went for a shot, Bart Verbruggen saved his shot, and it was out for a corner. And then Harry Wilson sent in the corner. He crossed it into the box. And if you think that his corner went in and got straight to one of his players, no it didn't. Lewis Dunk tried to clear the ball with a header, and unfortunately this ball landed at the feet of Rodrigo Muniz, who controlled the ball, and he put it in at the far post. And guess which side they did it at? Right in front of the away fans. And of course, Rodrigo Muniz had to get involved and jump into his fans. So unfortunately for Brighton, spoiled.